Iron Mike Tyson, a name that struck fear into opponents and fascinated fans around the globe. He became the youngest heavyweight champion in history, a symbol of power and dominance. But behind the gloves was a turbulent story of pain, controversy, and ultimate redemption. Join us as we dive into the extraordinary life of Mike Tyson, the man who lived through the heights of glory and the depths of despair. Michael Gerard Tyson was born on June 30, 1966, in the tough neighborhoods of Brooklyn, New York. Growing up in Brownsville, Tyson's early life was filled with hardship, poverty, violence, and a lack of structure. By the age of 13, he had been arrested dozens of times. But everything changed when he met a man who would alter the course of his life forever, Cus D'Amato, the making of a champion. Cus D'Amato, a legendary boxing trainer, recognized the raw potential in young Tyson. He took him under his wing, providing not just boxing mentorship, but a father figure and discipline Tyson desperately needed. Under D'Amato's guidance, Tyson honed his skills: explosive power, incredible speed, and relentless aggression. He quickly rose through the amateur ranks, leaving a trail of knocked-out opponents. The youngest heavyweight champion. On November 22, 1986, at just 20 years old, Mike Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champion in boxing history, defeating Trevor Berbick with devastating ease. The world had never seen anything like him. Tyson unified the heavyweight division with lightning speed, becoming the undisputed champion. Fans were captivated by his ferocity. Opponents feared him before stepping into the ring. Fame, fortune, and chaos. With success came fame, and with fame came temptation. Tyson's life outside the ring began to spiral. Lavish spending, reckless behavior, and tumultuous relationships began to dominate headlines. After Cus D'Amato's death, Tyson lost a vital guiding influence. In 1988, he married actress Robin Givens. Their relationship quickly became tabloid fodder, ending in a highly publicized divorce that further destabilized Tyson's personal life. In 1990, Tyson suffered a shocking defeat against Buster Douglas in Tokyo, losing his titles and aura of invincibility. Just 2 years later, his life took an even darker turn. Tyson was convicted of rape in 1992 and sentenced to 6 years in prison. It was a moment that stunned the world and seemingly marked the end of his career. He served 3 years before being released, but the damage to his reputation was profound. The comeback and the bite. Upon his release, Tyson returned to boxing, regaining the WBC and WBA titles briefly. But he never fully returned to his former dominance. In 1997, during a rematch with Evander Holyfield, Tyson bit Holyfield's ear, a shocking moment that led to his disqualification and suspension. It was one of the most infamous events in sports history and cemented Tyson's image as boxing's most unpredictable figure. The decline and retirement. In the early 2000s, Tyson continued fighting, but he was no longer the fearsome warrior of his youth. Losses piled up, and his mental and financial health deteriorated. In 2005, after a loss to Kevin McBride, Tyson retired from boxing. He left the sport with a record of 50 wins, 6 losses, and 44 knockouts. The curtain had closed on one of the most dramatic careers in boxing history. Redemption and reinvention. But Mike Tyson's story didn't end with retirement. He began a journey of self-discovery, entering rehab, embracing therapy, and finding new outlets for his energy. His one-man show, Undisputed Truth, revealed the raw, emotional depths of his life story. Tyson also made appearances in films, notably The Hangover, and even returned to the ring in a 2020 exhibition match against Roy Jones Jr., showing flashes of his old power and charm. Mike Tyson's legacy is more than knockouts. A once destructive force in the ring, he battled inner demons and public downfall, yet rose again. From a troubled youth to world champion, from prisoner to icon, Tyson's journey shows the power of change. As he once said, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Leave a comment below. What do you think about Mike Tyson's legacy? Let us know your thoughts.